And a good day, everybody. John Henderson Pierre back again with you. Another Beverage Ramble edition today. The 2020 edition of Sam Adams Octoberfest. Yes, 2020. And believe me, 2020 has been a year. I'm sure all of you would agree what 2020 has been like for everybody. Oh boy, Moive, 5.2% ABV, a Marzen Octoberfest style beer. Hold on. Mr. Pierre, start bringing your bloody can opener. Yeah, so, as it is here, typical Marzen style beer. As you can see, a very darkish red, amberish, very dark red color. You can see right there. A little head up top, not much. Of course, this beer is released around the months of August. This year was a little bit early. Obviously, the pandemic, or as many say, the fear-demic, or scam-demic, or scare-demic, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, that was the fear, was that there was going to be that decided to push the release of this beer a little bit early than normal. So they decided to do it in 2020. Decided to do it around July. Usually it's about the first week, middle of August, but this came out around middle July. So, and it will remain going until the maybe second week, maybe close to around Thanksgiving time, and then it will disappear. It will go away. It will go away. Go away. Poof. Go away. Go away. But sometimes Oktoberfest remains around this time of year until some places maybe December. All depends on the dating of the beer. First of this beer is it will go on until before the month voucher of before the month of March. So, which means that this beer is good. If it remains, it'll be good until March. So, if that's what the Born on Dating says, just by its cutout right there. So, anyway. And of course, your standard smell that is around this time, the fall scents of cinnamon, coriander, some allspice in this. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, here we go. As I said before, the sweetness, caramel, like a pie flavor. Yes, a little syrupy, maybe a tad molasses, but there's this nice sweetness to it. All those flavors I mentioned, coriander, allspice, nutmeg, all those fall flavors are all there in this Marzen style. So, of course, this is around this time of year. Sam Adams, Boston Beer Company, of course, people behind Sam Adams, They will put out their Marzen style. They'll put out their fall variety pack at this time, and I'm sure you've seen it at the stores. Of course, Boston Lager, as with any variety pack, as I said, if you see my other videos, you know the flagship beer will be in that variety pack. So you have that. You got the Oktoberfest. Excuse me. And something else is also in it as well. I'm trying to think of what it is, but I can't come. Nothing really can come to my mind right now what that is. So of that variety pack. So what's in the fall variety pack? And then of course their holiday beers will be released soon if it has not been. I think it's out right now. Their holiday variety pack. You know, they got the winter lager, they got the Old Fezwig, the chocolate bock, and of course their flagship beer, the Boston Lager. So I always know when someone puts a variety pack for a company, you know the flagship beer will always be there. So first time I had the Oktoberfest was going back first time having it was maybe 2000, 2001. And this is before I started doing beer reviews, you know, so it has a nice flavor, nice texture, nice easiness to it. That is fine. 5.4 is not bad for a 5.2, excuse me, 5.3% ABV. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I said 5.2, 5.4. I'm just throwing numbers out there. You know, I don't edit my videos, but 5.3%, so there it is. Just a easiness, perfect, supple, really smooth. I'm trying to think food pairings wise, you know, again, all those, if you want to, you know, the Thanksgiving meal, Thanksgiving holiday dinner, yeah, I'm sure the pairings with it would be great, but before we get to Thanksgiving, right now, I'm thinking maybe a nice, I don't know, would barbecue could pair well with this Marzen. Maybe nice, you know, nice German sausage, or even a, you know, Italian sausage. I guess Polish sausage can go good with this Marzen. I would say so. Onions and peppers, just that with this. I think that would be a good pairing. Sausage and peppers, onions and potatoes mixed, or yeah, I think that's a good pairing. You know, hey, why not throw in some Kaneka sausage with that? Maybe it might be a little too spicy, but then again, I say screw it. That'd probably pair well with it, you know, Kaneka. But you know, Italian sausage, Polish sausage, peppers, potatoes. Fry the potatoes, then put them in. Saute the potatoes with the onions and all that together with this, you know, maybe a good breakfast meal with some maybe fried eggs or maybe scrambled eggs, I don't know, on the side. Yeah, that will be a good pairing. A lot of flavors in this kind of pairing with itself. Again, I don't buy Marzens a lot. I just don't. I enjoy them, again, for this time of year, but let's just say this is something that's yearly, and folks decide to make it, hey, let's make it a yearly thing. I probably wouldn't get this a lot. Yeah, I know my purpose and what I prefer, what I like to drink, so. But again, for the seasonal, it is what it is. It's a seasonal beer. So, since I've always given it, I think this is an A beer. Very enjoyable. They've always done it right. Sam Adams Gin Cook, folks at Boston Lager, folks at Sam Adams, Boston Lager, Boston Beer Company. Of course, their merger, as you all know, 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, whatever it is, with Sam Calagione, the folks at Dogfish Head Brewing. I guess so far things have been pretty good. I don't know how things have been since the pandemic. Maybe it's continued to do well. Let's just hope that it remains that way. So, again, very good. An A beer. So I'm gonna go 9.3, 9.4 A all the way for the Sam Adams Octoberfest, the year 2020 edition. John Henderson, Pierre, the Beverage Ramble. And keep on watching. As always, cheers, live, laugh, and love. Oktoberfest. Yeah. Hope no candy corn. Candy corn, disgusting. But Oktoberfest beer, Marzen.